Police officer James Winslow is still in the hospital after being attacked over the weekend, and investigators say this is who attacked him, Joe Staten. Now the officer's family is speaking out. 10 on your side's Art Kahn joins us now live from outside the hospital. First of all, Art, how is Officer Winslow doing tonight?
Well, Nicole, Officer Winslow remains in critical condition inside the trauma unit here at Norfolk Centera Hospital. However, the word we got just a little more than an hour ago is encouraging. The story for Suffolk Police Officer James Winslow has been improving in a number of ways since the moment he was found unconscious in a wooded area not far from where the trouble began. First, the suspect in the case, Joe Staten, was apprehended and remains in jail without bond tonight. Although Officer Winslow remains hospitalized, family members are hopeful.
It has been a tough, I guess, 50-some hours for the family. But it has been nothing short of a miracle the last 48.
State Delegate Chris Jones is the uncle of the injured officer. Jones says his nephew has been improving almost by the hour, something he calls a miracle.
From being able to recognize that we're in the room, to responding, and to actually, communicating with his wife and having conversations.
The brutal assault on Officer Winslow has affected Delegate Chris Jones as both an uncle and a legislator.
Chris, resisting arrest and assaulting a police officer seems to be something that's happening more and more in our society. And these car thefts where they jump out of the car and run. As a legislator, do you think perhaps there needs to be some legislation introduced for mandatory time for, evading arrests like that or assaulting an officer?
Well, I'll just say that this has given me a much different perspective on that whole process. There was an outstanding warrant for this individual, and James did not deserve this, and no one deserves this. And I can tell you it's going to cause me to reflect a lot and just look at what we have as far as available to us to deal with individuals like this.
Delegate Jones indicating there that he may soon be pushing for tougher legislation that calls for stricter punishment against individuals convicted of resisting arrest, especially if those cases involve the assault of a police officer. By the way, Staten had his preliminary hearing this morning. His next court appearance will be at the end of July. Reporting live from Norfolk, Art Kahn, 10 on your side.